All right. Let's see. What's going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the Dual Hemisphere Hangout. My name is Luke, and join with me each and every week. I do have my lovely co-host Jake. Jake, my man, say hello to the people. Got it right. Let's go.
He nailed it. He nailed it this week.
I did. I nailed it. Enunciation, guys.
I'm good. I'm good. It's been a bit of a meh week. It is what it is. Work's very boring at the moment, but what can you do about that? It'll all come and catch us and bite us in the ass eventually. The work never stops.
Does. That's true. That's why there's a saying. There's a calm before the storm. Yep.
The storm is coming. I could see the calendar. It's coming.
I don't know what it is. It's that 3-month period from like September to like mid-December where everything just is like chill like in August, and then they're like, all right, y'all, we got 3 months to the end of the year. Time to make some quotas. Time to hit our marks. Are we going in the red? Are we going in the black? What are we doing?
Because we ain't going fired.
Yeah, we're not going green in this economy, so we'll see if we're red or black. Are we playing roulette or what?
Always, 50-50. If you are playing roulette, always put something on green. You never know. Even if it's just 1% of your total bet, always go green.
Always. You never know. You never know.
It's been a big... actually, what else has gone on this week? A pretty big week in gaming, I guess.
Okay.
Plenty of... Yeah. Well, not plenty of Pokemon news, but some Pokemon news. But more importantly, Skate. Skate's NDA early access has now been... The embargo's gone. It's been released. It's over. And we can finally see some non-development... it's pre-alpha. It's alpha, but it's not like wireframe, or it's not like the same arena that they've been showing off all the time. Yeah. It's like it has got a little bit of free roam stuff. So I saw some clips last night. Looks like Skate. Like, it's exactly what we wanted. They haven't changed a thing. Except, I did see one comment that there is no... it's always multiplayer. There's no solo mode, which I'm cautious about, because what if you don't have an internet connection? Can I not play Skate? Like,
they're probably going to do something with ghosts or something like that. I don't know. It's a very interesting thing to think about, because I remember this was like a whole big debate, 10 years ago, like when the Xbox One, PS4 generation first coming out, about people worrying about it always being online. Like the big thing people were worried about the Xbox One was, way back when the Xbox One was sold with a Kinect. And people were like, people were like, if you don't have your internet connection, your Kinect doesn't work, does that mean we can't turn our Xbox on because we can't say Xbox Connect? You know what I mean? Or Xbox on.
It had the voice controls. Right?
So dumb. I think I used it for like a week or two, and then I was like, this is dumb as hell. And thank God they got rid of that, because the Kinect was an utter failure. But that's a different topic for another day. That was a big discussion a couple of years back. So I mean, obviously they probably have a workaround for it. Like, I know if you don't have an internet connection with Forza Horizon 5, which is, while it is a big open map, it has seamless online and integrated into it. Like, you're literally like, you could like go like be on the server like that. So maybe that's what it's kind of like. It's just like a big open like world Skate area, and like you can see like the ghosts or the avatars for the other players like in a single like lobby mode. Maybe it's going to be like a single lobby mode, and then you can go into a multi-lobby mode. I think my biggest concern with it, that's what I'm hoping to. I think my biggest concern is there going to be a story? Because I mean, again, while Skate's story isn't like the defining thing for the game, I did enjoy a good story. I did enjoy Skate 2's story of us going and trying to become pro and getting our sponsorships and like getting more decks and wheels and doing like our covers for what is it called?
Thrasher. Hall of Meat.
Thrasher, that's right. Yeah, Thrasher, the Hall of Meat stuff, and then in Skate 3, continuing the story about us losing all our sponsors and having created our own skate team. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, I mean, I know, like, there's only so much you can go in 2025 into skate career mode. It's probably, if they were to do, they'll probably like, all right, let's post a Instagram reel for the highlight reel or
Oh, please don't.
whatnot.
Is it me, or is
No,
social media within games just too corny? Like,
yeah, it's whack as shit.
I can't stand it when you come up with this like little
Yeah.
mobile phone pops up. It's like, oh, take a selfie. It's like, no, go away.
No,
I
no,
don't
I
want to
don't
know
want
about
to.
real life. I'm playing games to escape.
I'm playing.
Don't put me back in the doom scroll. Imagine if you could doom scroll in Skate 4.
Like that's the next level of immersion that we don't need. Like scrolling TikTok on Skate, except our actual phones is wild.
I imagine
No
though
one
that
would
there
want
will be
that.
like a clips sharing
Yeah, of
within the
course.
game. I'm kind of hoping it's not within the game and they just leave it to like you could use a capture button or whatever and put it on socials
Yeah.
if you want or YouTube
Hmm.
or you don't it never gets used in game. Any form of like clip sharing or
Hmm.
like posts in the actual game never gets used. No one ever
Yeah. No.
uses that.
I cannot tell you the one time I've ever recorded anything on my PlayStation 5 with my record button. Like I hate that button because I'll press it. I'm like, no, I don't want to take a picture. Fuck off. I just mispressed a button.
And then people live stream like onto like
Yeah. I mean,
the
that's
PlayStation
cool.
Network. But like, who's watching? Who's clicking on their PlayStation and then watching a stream? Like,
No one.
without
Like,
opening like a Twitch app or the YouTube app,
yeah.
if they
I
have
don't
them. I
know.
don't know if
That's a
they
great
do.
question. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that works. That'd be interesting, but yeah, no, I can't imagine someone watching like being scroll like other than they just don't know what Twitch or YouTube is. Like they're 60 years old and they don't know what a Twitch is, and they're like, "Oh, this guy is playing a game I like." Like I can't, I
Yeah.
really can't see it. Maybe or like a 6-year-old not knowing what they're doing, and maybe they're thinking they're playing the game or some shit. Who knows? But yeah, no, that's exciting. I'm glad that Skate 4 looks like Skate, which is what we wanted, is what we need, and I just hope they just keep it the way it is and
I think
aren't
early
lazy
access
and
is
cut
soon,
corners. Yeah,
and it's free to play, which is
let's go.
amazing. Don't.
Yeah,
So
like
let me just. I'll quickly just double check. Like Skate or early access. 3 days ago, dropped September 16th.
okay. There we
Couple of
go.
weeks.
We got something we're doing. Yeah, September 16th. Here we go. We don't have to be like we don't have to do like what we did with Battlefield 6, where we have to be like an EA Play member to do the early beta or
Possibly.
whatnot.
Oh
Because that's
no.
probably
Early access. I don't think there's any like caveats to it. I do think it is
okay.
on it because it is EA. You probably have to be
Yeah,
part of. Well, you'll have to have a account, but
yeah.
I don't think you need anything else.
Okay.
You'll be able to play PS5, PS4, yep, and Steam. It's through the EA app, so you have to go through the launcher. That's it.
Okay, that's cool. All right, never
Oh,
mind. That's
it's
pretty
also
cool.
planned to come on mobile and Android devices at a later date.
I don't know.
Never.
Anytime I hear that, I'm like, that's never a good sign.
You're
You're
gonna
never
pay
getting. You never.
literal money for a deck.
Shit, I heel flipped instead of kick flipped.
Yeah.
Like I'm good. That's whack. But yeah, no, that's exciting. I'm happy for that. I did not know that was going on. I've seen some like some like real pre alpha footage of Skate 4. Like earlier this year, like in January. So it's good to know that we're getting early access soon and hopefully a full launch by the end of the year, or it's coming out this year, right? Or are we still are
I'm
they gonna
pretty
try to push
sure
it
it's.
to a
I
are they
think
gonna
if it's early access now, as long as
yeah.
there isn't any like great game breaking stuff that they haven't preempt already, because there has been playtesting since 2 years ago. I signed up to playtesting 2 years ago and never got the invite.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
so I imagine there's not going to be any great game breaking stuff. They have been truly transparent throughout the whole of the development process. So if they have to push it, they
Good.
probably will. They won't hesitate to
Yeah.
say like it's not ready. Um,
Yeah.
because I think the dev team actually realizes how like this is serious. It's like,
Yeah. Well,
people
yeah, you're
have
bringing
very
your
high expectations of this, especially when you haven't
yeah,
released a title in when did Skate 3 come out? 2011,
2000.
12? It's over 10 years, I feel like.
10. Oh, it's been over 10. I think we're talking 2010. 2010, 2011. We're closing in on like 12, 13 years since the last skate title. I think it got like the college football treatment where it took a really, really long time for everything to hit back. But yeah, no, it's super exciting. I'm really happy to get my hands on skate again. Speaking of being excited for games, we did get a little Pokemon news. I feel like every week now we're just on that ZA hype train. People are excited. We got a little Sarah B and the Pokemon Company posted a little tidbit earlier this week on like Sunday or Monday, teasing a little like series of Halucha versus Machamp. And we kind of knew where we were going with it. We knew we were going to get some type of mega cheese at some point. Now the question was it going to be Machamp or Halucha? I think we all knew it was going to be Halucha. Yeah, I mean, we all knew. We all knew because they're like it's Kalos. Like they're not going to show Machamp beating up a little tiny bird. But yeah, it turns out we Mega Halucha has been confirmed. I will say, after sitting on it for a little bit and looking at it, at first I'm like, bro, lazy design. They just give him a mask and a cape and called it a day. And then I'm like, yo, he's just Rey Mysterio, dude. And I couldn't be happier. I'm like, that's literally just Rey Mysterio, the Pokemon. I'm
I
fucking
was
fine with it,
exactly
dude.
the
I was
same.
like,
I was exactly the
yeah,
same. At first, do you know what I think it was? I think the animation that they released was, albeit cool, it didn't.
yeah,
I feel like the proportions were off. Maybe it's just my eyes,
yeah.
and I wasn't.
He looked
It,
a bit buffer. He looked a
yeah,
bit,
and then when I
you
saw the
know, it,
renders
it,
and the in game, he actually looks so much better. I don't know what it is,
yeah,
or maybe it's just seeing it in game. The animation didn't do it
yeah,
for me. It was just.
yeah,
I think I had the same reaction. The mega thing, like, dust cleared, and I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, oh." But where else could have they have gone with it, to be honest? Like, what
No,
more?
nowhere. I mean, at that. The thing with the megas, the more and more I look at the megas and I think about it, certain Pokemon are so well designed to a point. It's like you're almost overdoing it, right? Like let's break it down, right? Like Mega Tyranitar, more spikes, Garchomp, scythes, Charizard, black and pointy wings and extra horn. Bulbasaur, Venusaur, bigger flower.
Yeah.
Blastoise, a third cannon. Victory Belt, fat. Dragonite, wings. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can go with it. Like then you can have those really cool ones. Like I do appreciate like your Mega Slowbros and your Sableyes and
What else have you got?
I like Mega Beedrill. Like I think that
Mawile
I
got an
think
extra
they just
mouth.
Mal he got an extra mouth. But like like certain ones like they do go a little bit up and beyond for it. But like I think that's just the one thing people need to remember about megas is just like yeah they're cool, but they're not doing anything. They're not going to be doing anything too crazy design wise. And so we'll see when we get more megas what they're going for. But like overall, like there's only so much you can do to Mega Halucha. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously can make it buffer. They can make it more of a grandiose legacy. Like they basically what they did is Halucha was already a like luchador-esque Pokemon, and then he's basically like world champion. Like that's the whole thing. He went from being, your basic luchador to and like we just said, basically being the Rey Mysterio of luchadors, like the greatest of all time. And
Did
that's
you
the
also
vibe they kind
know?
of keep up.
Fun fact. Uh,
Yeah. What?
Paulucci's dex number is 619.
619. Yes, sir. I did know that actually. I was like, where are we going with it?
Yeah, it's 619. He is literally like
Yeah.
they have to have some sort of agreement with Rey Mysterio, I feel like. Like they have to have an agreement with him because it's so if Yuri
Yeah.
Geller
I mean,
could take Kadabra off Pokemon cards for 10 years
yeah.
because it had two spoons, um like
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just getting too political with it. And I'm thinking, well, technically, Rey Mysterio wouldn't be able to sue him. It'd be the WWE because technically WWE owns basically owns all the Rey Mysterio's
they
trademarks.
own the people.
So they literally own they don't like own like obviously they give permissions and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
obviously that's Rey Mysterio. That is his actual name. Those masks aren't solely WWE designs, but there's the trademarks like the 619 and stuff like that. I think since he is a legend, they don't care. And maybe he does. Maybe there is some like backdoor that he does own those trademarks somewhere down the line. But I was just like, no, they Rey Mysterio can't do shit. It would be the WWE getting mad about it. But all they have to do, honestly, at the end of the day, is say it's a coincidence. It's just an homage. Like, because there's nothing wrong with it. It's an homage. It'd be different if it was like if it wasn't a bird and it was like a humanoid and it was clearly and it had tattoos. Like then you like, all right, that's Rey Mysterio. It's basically paying homage to luchador culture, which is and traditional lucha is like very very like high honor to be represented. Like they take that stuff very seriously over there. Like the luchador experience, it's a lifestyle over in Mexico. So they're just paying proper respect to that lifestyle, which is I don't think it was gonna have a problem with. Yeah. I mean, I like the design. I grew on it. At first, I'm like, they gave him a mask and a big cape. Cool. All right. They made Victory Well extra fat and tied a noose around its neck. Oh, they made Dragonite look stupid. I'm not the biggest fan of Mega Dragonite. I don't like it.
I did read
but
that apparently we are going to get a new Mega every week until release.
All right, cool.
But I haven't seen anything new this week in terms of like any teasers.
A tease. We'll probably get a tease like I said, I think we got the tease on Saturday or Sunday. Like or Monday of this week, and I think they just launched it on what was it, Thursday, yesterday? So yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I'm excited for it. I will say I'm not sure if this is for people who do read the leaks. I haven't read it. I know Jake hasn't read the leaks, but people on the interwebs are saying that the leak that did come out is pretty accurate to what they're showing right now. So it's gonna say if you guys watch the leaks, then you guys are probably not surprised. And then again, it just goes to show, man, those leakers, those hackers, man,
they're everywhere.
They're freaking everywhere, man. Because apparently they've nailed it 3 for 3, and I have to be extra careful on freaking TikTok and the interwebs now when I'm scrolling because they just like
this
to
is the
throw
awful
those
bit, right? Because like
they
you
like
don't
to
want to
throw this shit out.
I don't like clicking on things because then it pushes it more. So if it's got like hashtag mega in it or something, and then I click on it, I'm just going to end up getting central leaks. Pardon me.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
just going to end up getting central leaks. It really annoys me when I don't want to get spoiled.
Of course.
And they just feel like, oh well, you should have just muted the Twitter page or whatever. But the problem is I have to go to Central Leaks to mute him. And guess what will be at the top? The mega leak.
It's gonna be like Mega Charizard Z right there.
So I'm not too impressed with like I wasn't impressed with Polygon. We all know the big one that's coming. It's Mega Flygon. Like it has to be. It has to be.
We're not getting
like
it.
There is no way.
No,
there is no way in the goddamn world.
They're not giving it to us. They're not giving it to us because the Pokemon Company, they're a bunch of assholes, and they don't like giving the fans what people pester them about all the time, right? What they'll do if they give us a Mega Flygon, it's probably gonna be nothing different, and they're gonna give it one stat boost. They're gonna make a joke out of it. Like we were begging for a new Dunsparce evolution, and they give us the Dunsparce. Like they're like, all right, we hear you. Stop bitching. Y'all been bitching since Gen 2. They're like, oh, you've been bitching about Flygon getting something. They're like, nope. And then Gen 10 is gonna come around, and they're gonna be like, here you go. It's a new special Flygon form for whatever region we're in, and now it's even worse. But no, I mean, if they give us Mega Flygon, that would be dope. But
that will be the last one before release. No, it won't. No, it won't.
No, it won't be the starters.
They won't be the starters. They won't do the starters. I don't think they're going to show them. I don't think they're going to show them. What other mons do we have in Kalos that I don't want to say like Mega Furfrou because get that out of the way. Talonflame?
I could see Talonflame. I could see Pyroar. I could see I could see them trying to do something wild with Aegis Slash or Klefki, just giving it more keys or more blades. um, uh,
Aegis Slash
the
would be cool if it
Dragalge,
had 4 blades and a shield in
Dragalge,
the middle. Oof.
yeah, Dragalge would be probably something they would probably mess around with because that Pokemon's kind of butt. And one that probably people don't think about too much. Make maybe like a Mega Go-Goat. Um, drawing a blank. Heliolisk is possible.
Oh, that would be fun.
Uh, yeah,
I like
maybe like I don't.
Heliolisk. Turn him into a
Yeah, I'm not thinking
Velociraptor.
exactly right. No, that I can see those guys maybe. I can't really. I'm like drawing a blank on like we'll probably get like a Mega Floette or like because of like
There's going to be a special
the
form for
tie-in.
that. That is going to
Yeah,
become the new
special
mythical.
form. Yeah,
I
special
feel
form or
like
mega or something for that.
the
Obviously, we're
whole
gonna get something for Zygarde most likely. And maybe we'll get like origin forms for like Xerneas or and Evaltal if they even make an appearance. Because again, it is probably very heavily Zygarde focused.
oh, that would be sick. Like origin
Yeah, I
form
like.
Yveltal?
I mean, yeah. I mean that. I mean, shit. I mean, they unnecessarily gave us origin forms, Palkia and Dialga and Arceus. Like those
And we
weren't
have
needed.
Primals
And we
with
have Primal,
Kyogre
so
Groudon.
I don't
Um,
see why they wouldn't do something in that vein with those guys. Or they'll do something along the lines of maybe they'll do something along the lines of Necrozma fusing. Like they'll give it the Kyurem treatment where it'll fuse with like those two or something like that. Maybe like that. I'd be down for that. I enjoy the
ZA didn't
fusion
give us
ones. I
anything other
enjoy
than
the
an Amorous, right? Not ZA. Legends
Jet.
Arceus.
No,
Yeah, we got an Amorous.
we got an Amorous and
Oh, and the
Galar
origin
Sword and
forms.
Shield. Yeah. The only
Um,
things we got, and what we got in Arceus was we got the primals, no, the origin forms for Palkia and what's the name, and then we got a new genie. We got Namorous. You said Eternatus. That's what you're talking about. You said Eternatus, and I was
oh, did I? I thought I said an Amorous.
yeah. I thought you said Eternatus. Maybe I got bad
It's all
hearing.
good.
We all know
We
this
all
now.
know. Bring back
We
an
all know.
Amorous. Bring it back.
Bring back it. Make it good. Everyone thought it was going to be the most broken thing ever, and it just turned out to be ass. Um,
But we also need to remember that whatever they put in this game will be in VGC. So
yep,
they will
very
do it
true.
from a balancing standpoint, and I would not be surprised if we do get. The problem is, right? Xerneas is the best Pokemon of all time, like in VGC wise.
I would,
It just is.
I would, I would argue Zacian, but fair enough.
Like technically, well, Zacian, yeah, it's Steel type, but like
Yeah,
Geomancy is the
yeah, yeah,
worst
yeah.
thing
I mean,
on the
to be
planet.
fair, it was dom. It was dom. I mean, yeah, yeah, it was dominant in most of the games.
Can you imagine
For
if they
that
gave it like a
area.
primal or a god version?
I mean, they did it with Kyogre, so I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
But Kyogre can't double all of its stats in one move.
well, then they'll get rid of Geomancy. They'll get rid of its signature move.
There's no
they'll
way.
they'll nerf it, dude. Like they did with fucking They'll find a way to nerf it like they did with Zacian and Behemoth Blade. You know, get rid of Dynamax. It's not as strong. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they'll find their way around it, or they just won't give it to anyone, and then they'll just lock that format for they'll because the thing is like when I think of Xerneas, again, it's super, super strong. Don't get me wrong. But every time I've seen it dominate, it's been dominated when there's been more than one um like legendary. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So who knows? It depends on the format. But yeah, I could see. You know, now you say that, now I just don't think they'll do it now because they can't get rid of its signature move. They won't do it. There's no way they're gonna give it like what are the origin forms? Are they is Palkia, not Palkia, Kyogre and Groudon? What are their base stats when they primal?
Oh, I think they
Are they
get like an extra
700?
100. So like it's just under
It would
Mega
be
Mega
700.
Ray, so 750 maybe. So yes, Mega Ray is like 780. They're broken. They're broken. Plus they get the weather boosts, and the weather completely eliminates the opposing. So like it
I'm looking
evaporates.
it up. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I'm saying if
I feel
that's the
like it's
case,
750. I feel like it is because Mega Ray Ray was 780, right? And so was Mega Mewtwo. I feel like that's the highest we've ever been. It's
770. Dude, who knows, man? Knowing Pokemon, they'll do it. They'll do it, bro. They'll do it, and then they'll put it in a Dynamax format so Zacian can one shot it. Um, but yeah, that would be cool. I don't know what they're gonna do. I really like ZA has always been very ZA is an exciting game for me on multiple reasons because I just don't know what to expect from it because it's nothing that we've ever seen before. Everyone who's played the game's like this is new Pokemon, like gameplay wise. Like this is
I
like
hope
an
I like
entire
it.
thing. And I think I will too. I think I know I think I will because I played games in a similar vein to it. Kind of like another example is like not Xenoblade. Yeah, Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles plays like that. So it'll probably grow on me. I hope the story matches up with it to keep the gameplay. The gameplay has to be fun. And that's what's going to keep people around. You know, it's going to keep people around because the gameplay is fun. So they got to make sure they nail the gameplay. And people have been saying the gameplay is great. So, but is it gonna have staying power, right? Because the one thing Pokemon cannot afford to do, thanks to champions, is just have a game that people beat in 30 hours and don't come back to for 3 years until you drop a DLC. Right? Because again, I think about it all the time because again, let's think of Scarlet and Violet. What saved Scarlet and Violet was the DLC, right? What saved Sword and Shield was the DLC and the VGC side of things. So now you're pulling VGC away from it. So what's keeping people coming back to ZA or Gen 10 in the future, right? So that's where they're going to need to be the worry because the same thing happened to Arceus, right? After you beat Arceus, what did you come back for? Shiny hunting, um,
That's it.
filling out your Pokedex, the gameplay maybe aspect of it. Like people probably did enjoy like the walking around and seeing the wild Pokemon, not like freak the fuck out when you walk by one. Um, so I mean, maybe that's what brings people back in, but I can tell you honestly from my experience after I beat Arceus and other than the occasional itch to do some quick shiny hunting, I didn't touch the game. I didn't touch the game for the free updates and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, I beat it. And it's been 3 years since I've launched Arceus. So that's one thing they're gonna have to. That's the biggest thing ZA's. The biggest ZA hurdle is this new gameplay and keeping people engaged beyond 70 hours because again, the collecting aspect of Pokemon is very big. The shiny hunting is very big for Pokemon, but also the competitive VGC style of things is very important. And now you're taking that out. What are you replacing it with, right? Because again, ZA Scarlet and Violet tried to do that with not the raids, but the Terra raids,
Yeah, the Terra raids.
which were in my opinion an utter failure of an experiment. That definitely does not keep people coming back towards it. So they're gonna have to find something to fill in between. Maybe these mega things will be a big thing. Maybe they'll not lock some megas, but make you really work towards getting those megas. Like it's gonna be a big. But then again, I think about it, like I don't want that, dude. I just want to do that shit by myself. If I can't help, like if unless you're online, Jake, I'm like, dude, why do I have to find friends to beat this thing? I don't want to do that. It's 1 o'clock
I
in
don't
the
think they
morning
would
for me.
lock
I'm
it
just
to a certain point.
yeah.
Like, mind you, though, those Terra raids, you can't do them solo. Like the 7
No, you
stars, you can't
can't.
do solo. Like,
No,
there's no way. Um,
no, absolutely not.
some of the 5 stars, technically, you'd struggle to do solo offline. So
Yeah,
we'll see. I guess. I don't.
yeah,
I think it'll have. I just don't want them to pad the game out and give it length when it's effectively just a load of fetch quests because that's what Arceus was. It was
yeah,
go do this, bring me it back. The
yeah.
only
Make
the
make
the
it
side quests
more.
were
Yeah,
awful.
go, they were not engaging. So hopefully they fix that aspect of it and give it less of a fetch quest feel and more of a make it like a branching thing. Because again, I did like some of the fetch quests because they continued, right?
Yeah,
Like one of them again, they were still get me this, get me that, but like it was like a continued storyline. All right, you got me these 5 bug Pokemon. Hey, now I need you to go catch me 10 water Pokemon, and it continues their little side story. I hope they keep that in there, but diversify the quests. And that being said, I've seen the gameplay of it, and I think it's not going to be. I don't think the direction of the gameplay is going to be going to this vast area. Here's a whole fuck ton of Pokemon, catch them up, and then do side quests. I think it's going to be very interactive all between. It's not going to be just I'm in area 1. Here are all the Pokemon. I caught all the Pokemon. Go to home base. Oh, there's some missions. Go back to area 1. Oh, caught 5 more Pokemon. Like I don't think that's what they're gonna do. I think it's not the way the game's set up does not look like Arceus, and that's where they're gonna go. But who the fuck do I know? I'm not a
Yeah,
game designer.
and we haven't read the leaks either. And everyone listening to this
No,
is
we
like,
have not.
oh well, actually, we already know what everything is. We already know the storyline. We already know what gets megas and what's getting a super duper primal revolution at the end. And it's like, okay, you're just
Yeah.
being weird.
Yeah, they're just sitting here. It's like, ha, Jake is dumb. Luke is right. Or God, Luke is so stupid. Jake's got it right on the
The
head.
power of hindsight
Jake
is
read the leaks.
fantastic, I guess.
Yes, it
One
is.
other
I
bit of
again, yeah.
news that I did read
Okay.
regarding Pokemon. They've made some, obviously now Champions is part of the VGC circuit as
Mm-hmm.
of 2026.
26.
We are locked
Yep.
into Reg H for the next, until December, effectively,
Cool.
which I guess is
No one
fine.
plays. No
Um,
one really cares.
but they've now
Just world.
acknowledged the fact that the tournaments are getting too big to handle. So they have now, in Swiss, they have allocated dynamic seating. So there is a high chance that at these big international ones, especially EUIC, NAIC, you won't be sat opposite the person you're playing, which I don't know if that's like part
No,
of the
no, no,
ethos
no.
of being a tournament. And
That's weird.
so, yeah,
I don't
because
like that.
so there'll just be rows of
Mm-mm.
players, and you'll sit in row 69, and you'll just be sat there, and your opponent will be in row seat 500 and something, and you'll just connect via code, I guess. So if you're matching with seat 69, you just type in 69 on the code.
No, 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 no.
It's
Don't like it.
But
Stupid.
they're knowing that if the tournaments continue to
Fi-
get this big, there's no convention center that can
Here's
do it.
what you do. You put your fucking money into it. Come on, Pokemon. You got the money. Like, damn, put the money into it. If you're like, again, if you're doing you're doing these big international challenges, right? Championships, like, bro, fucking put your money where it's at. I get it costs money. Don't get me wrong, but I know what the fuck you're making in money.
Yeah,
With your TCG cards that are constantly sold out, to your merch always being sold out, to your games, still selling fucking your games for $60. Um, Going to be $80 for freaking Arceus when it comes. No, it's 79. It's 69. They
yeah.
didn't raise it, did they?
No, they
Yeah,
did.
they didn't
They
raise
did.
it.
The Switch 2.
Oh,
Well, you'll
79.
be looking at the Switch 2 version will be $80.
Okay, okay. And so they Pokemon is like what was it? It's not the number one IP, but it's like top 3 IP in the entire world. Like they've got the money to dish this stuff out. So again, if they want to take it to again, we talked about it. We talked about last a couple weeks back. The league championships, the sieges, the Call of Duty like Evo style like tournaments and stuff like that. They're just gonna have to dish out the money, right? Because again, maybe they will once they see the success that I know Champions is going to be for Pokemon.
I think they're
Um,
trying to like precursor this because now it's available to everyone. There is no drawback.
there's no, there's no. Well, the thing is, this I can guarantee you what they're gonna do is they're probably going to for the tournaments make you have to play on a Switch.
Yes, yeah,
There's no
always,
way. There's
always.
no way they're gonna let you fucking bring your fucking mobile phone and play it there because they're gonna be like, absolutely not. You could just swipe up and see what your opponent. You could run your calcs right then and there. No, they're gonna. There's no absolute fucking way they're gonna let you do that. Um, but and that will deter some people. I think what it's going to do now is it's gonna bring it. But see, that's the thing. Like now I'm talking out loud about it. I think about it. It's like, is Joe Schmo down the road that has never played a lick of a competitive Pokemon a day in his life gonna see champions, pick up champions, and then battle online, and then want to play the competitive seat, or is he just gonna be okay playing it like Pokemon Stadium and Battle Revolution, where his Charizard has Ember, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and Fire Spin?
I think
Like,
this is a
like
draw of VGC, right? There's no end, and there's no
that's
end
true.
when you're
That's
just
true.
laddering, uh,
Yeah,
and laddering leads to competitive. Um,
yeah,
yeah, because you
it
then
does.
get to Master Ball, and once you're after Master Ball, it's like, well, the only natural
I
step
mean,
is that I
number
have
one.
to go to an in-game event, and I have to battle
Yeah,
against the people that are actually trying, in a
yeah,
best of 3 format as well. Um,
yeah.
but Pokemon has the worst problem out of any of the esports is that esports usually have professionals on teams, and the teams are only of 4 people, and you mainly only have like or 5 people or sometimes 6, and you have maybe 10, 15 teams competing and a crowd. The problem is with Pokemon, you have 700 to 800 people competing in VGC, soon going up to 1,000. And then
I
TCG
mean,
will have like 1,200 people. So you've got all
well,
these competitors. Um,
Magic has the issue. Magic has it solved. So why can't Pokemon have it solved? And then
well,
if we're
I
concerned
think
about,
what the way it will go is that they will have to split the weekends. TCG will become
oh, do it.
a separate event because that's obviously Magic is just cards, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
TCG will have to command its own event, or they
Yeah,
do it on different
which
days.
is fine.
But
Which is fine. They can do that like pretty darn easily if they wanted to. Because again, the the cheese again. I mean I don't know about you. I don't speak for I can speak for myself. I only care about BGC, right? I'm not like literally when we were watching the World Championships, the finals, like did not tune in until it was VGC. Like I did not give a fuck about Go. I did not give a fuck about Unite. I did not give a fuck about TCG. Again, I saw some of the stages like, oh, that's pretty cool, super cool, like that. But like, all I cared about was VGC. So I don't think they're gonna have an issue separating out like the world. I think Pokemon's biggest issue, what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to do like you said, split, take TCG, Go, and Unite, and throw that shit in like its own fucking arena, and then fucking have VGC doing its own thing. Treat it like Evo. Evo runs like it's like a 3-day weekend. They run like 10 different games, and it's an entry game. You don't have to qualify to go to Evo. You can just go walk in and go compete.
yeah,
They have the teams, and stuff like that. So they definitely, again, it's just Pokemon. If they want to do it, they're just gonna have to invest some time. They're gonna invest their money. They're gonna have to invest their energy into it to make an experience if this is the direction they want to go. So I think Champions is going to be that test for them in 2026. I think they're going to see how many more people are coming in. They're going to see experiment with the formats, and they're going to probably number one thing they're going to care about is how much people are spending on costumes. That's what they're going to really care about because they want to, and they're probably going to use Champions as what funds VGC. That's probably the way they're going to look at it. Champions is probably going to solely fund VGC, which it 100% can. Like, don't get me wrong, it 150% can fund VGC if they really want to. Because I'll tell you right now, they're like, oh, hey, if you give me $40 right now, you will have unlimited access to modify your stats. They'd be like, take it,
yeah. Take my yearly fee.
take it,
Do you know what I would
take
like
it.
if they bundled it in the Pokemon Home annual fee?
Yeah,
Um, Give me
it's
access
going to
to
be home
Pokemon Home
integrated. So yeah,
and
yeah,
give me unlimited champions access for $40 a year, and I'll
yeah, they'll
pay it.
do it.
Like it's
They'll definitely do it. It's coming. That's coming down the pipe, and that's what people are going to want to. Because I can tell you right now, like as much as I'm going to love grinding on ladder to get stuff, it's going to become a point in time where I'm like, all right, I want to try a new team out. Well, I'm 1,000 diamonds short to modify my Gardevoir. to make it a brave nature. Okay, up, I'm getting tilted. All right, you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
well, they're gonna have something for it. So that is exciting though that they are looking to modifying it and they're realizing, oh, we might have a problem on our hand. So there's a lot of people that want to play this game, which is a good problem to have. Again, it's not a
Oh
bad
yeah.
problem to have. It's a
The
very
community
good
is
problem to have.
thriving.
Yeah,
And I
it's a
don't think it
very
will ever
good problem
burst.
to have. No,
I don't think
absolutely
it's gonna
not.
burst.
They're doing a great job. Again, Champions is changing Pokemon because it's literally going to give the Pokemon Company, time to make the games they want to. Because I guarantee you, what's coming down the pipe. I don't know if it'll be Gen 10 or Gen 11, but we're getting that Breath of the Wild esque Pokemon game. It's the next. It's coming. Like it's just coming. So just be prepared for it, guys. It's definitely coming because it is the 10th Pokemon generation. They're not gonna. They can't fumble
It's a
this. They
round
can't
number,
fumble
right? Yeah,
yeah,
it's
they
one of
can't.
those
They can't fumble
numbers that
10.
you can't escape. 10,
Yeah,
25, 50, 100.
can't fuck it up. Yeah, you can't fuck it up. Can't
Um,
do it.
but then in terms of, I think that's it for Pokemon, really. I haven't really read
Yeah.
anything else regarding new
No, I
stuff.
mean, there's nothing else going on with Pokemon. Again, like well, no, something cool did get announced. Silk Song for people who love
Oh
Hollow Knight.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
finally announced. A lot of people are really, really excited. Again, I never played Hollow Knight, but a lot of my friends
I feel
played
like you'd
Hollow
tilt
Knight.
a
I know
lot.
Jake. Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do with those kind of games. But that got announced, and it's coming out this year. Again, this fall lineup for games that are coming out, we got a lot. You know, the Metal Gear Snake Eater games coming out as well on top of
That looks
Skate.
good. I watched a side by
Yeah,
side of the
it looks great.
PS1 and then the reimagined, if you can call it, or it's not a remaster, it's a rebuild. It
Yeah,
looks great. Like
yeah, it looks amazing.
the fact that the scene that you see in your nostalgia glasses, you put your nostalgia glasses on, and that's what you see. You see the
They're giving it the
PS5
Final Fantasy
version.
treatment.
It
Yeah,
it
they're
looks
giving it
so
the Final
good.
Fantasy treatment. Oh yeah, no, that looks great. Then we've got Ghost of Yotei coming down the pipeline as well. People are going to be frothing out of the mouth for that
Tell you what though, that
because
they fumbled on that. Did you see the special edition PS5 that they did for it? That just looks like a shit stain on
yeah,
a wall.
yeah, they did a bad job on that one. That's
They
bad.
fumbled the bag so hard.
But yeah, no, it's super cool. I can't remember? Did we talk about it last week when we talked about how PlayStation and Xbox now have all their games on each other's
We did.
consoles? Did we talk
Yeah,
about that?
we did.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I said
Keep an eye on.
that's coming in. More information's coming out on that, which is again, it's a good thing. It really is a good thing for the gaming community, to be able to play your games anywhere you want, right? Like it really is like it's a good thing, like for the gaming community as a whole, for them to be able to play whatever games they want whenever they want, because at the end of the day they're all getting their fucking money, which is what everyone wanted their fucking money, and now everyone's just getting their fucking money. PlayStation is paying stuff for Xbox, so Xbox is getting paid. Xbox is probably paying a lot more to get PlayStation's games because they do a lot better with their main games. But that's a good thing overall for the community to have that in there, which again, it's honestly, well, that's the reason why I asked about it, because it's like it almost seems so surreal to think that like that's actually happening, and we've had a discussion about that actually happening in the past, and now it's come to fruition.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's exciting.
this year has
It's
been
good. It's good.
a revolutionary year. We
Yeah.
had the Switch 2, um,
Yeah.
plenty of games that
Plenty of games.
just not exclusive games, and they're all remasters, but
Yeah.
they're all coming. It seems like they're all
Yeah.
coming at the end.
We've got some good games. Yeah.
We've
They're
had
all
to
they're
play
all
Elden Ring for
finally
2 years and
we finally got
college
Expedition
football.
33.
Yeah, it took a random publisher to kick some people up
So-
the arse, which is
Is it,
always the
hey,
case.
it is the case, and they're like, "Hey, our game's $40 too." By the way,
Yeah, it's like undercut
And they're
everyone
like,
and make the better game.
yeah, no, they literally said, "Suck it, y'all." They literally just said, we're just telling the gaming industry right now to get their ducks in a row."
Yeah.
Which is good because again, games are too expensive. And cool thing I've also noticed is a lot of people have backed off their price increases, which is fucking good. Like Xbox are like, yeah, our games aren't going to be $80. We're going to keep them at 70. We're not going to follow Nintendo's thing. PlayStation's not doing anything like that yet. Their price has increased on their consoles. The Switch, the base Switch's price has increased. They raised that price because of
Yep.
tariffs, at least in America.
I don't think I've seen
You
anything
don't have to worry.
on
You don't have to
no.
worry.
Well, sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. You see a couple of them. Like Australia this week, they had to pause all the mail, every single bit of mail to the US,
Oh,
because overnight, like the tariffs just went through the roof. But then there was another form that they introduced that you had to fill in. So all of these parcels that they already had waiting for the plane were like,
had
well,
to
they don't
refill it.
have the forms anymore.
Oh God.
Uh,
Oh man, tears are
Luckily, I
crazy,
wasn't
man.
sending
But
anything to Luke. So if not, he'd have got a massive import charge.
I would have been like, I would have gotten like a notice, like, yeah, you owe $300 to get your Pokemon card in the mail. I'm like, what?
Cheers,
What
Jake.
happened?
Thanks.
Cheers. It's gonna sit at port.
Send that shit back.
Give it back. I'll
PTO.
fly over there. I'll fly over there. It's still gonna be cheaper in the long haul. But yeah, no, it's been a pretty good week. I'm excited for everything coming down the coming down the train, coming down the. I don't know what I'm saying.
The
I lost my
track.
analogy.
The
Anyway,
future. I
the
don't know.
track. Yes, the track. I was like, something's going on with the train. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming down the track for us. It's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. We got some cool projects we're working on ourselves that are gonna see some fruition, and hopefully we'll be able to get one of those big things out by the end of the year. And yeah, we're closing in on episode 50 soon. I think this one's 49. So next episode's big 50.
You're gonna have to
We got
prepare.
50. I know we're gonna have
We
to sit
literally
down
just
after
said
this
earlier
and
that you can't fuck up on the 10, 25, 50. It's
I know we
we
said
just
fuck.
dropped the foot in the shit there.
We'll just get guys, we're just gonna do another tier list. Don't worry.
Yeah, we love the tier list.
Yeah, we'll do a tier list. But no, honestly, guys, we do really appreciate you guys each and every week for showing us the love and support on, the audio and the YouTubes as well. Again, as always, if you guys want to ask questions or anything like that, or want to talk about a topic, drop it in the comments and we'll definitely get around to it. But until next time, guys, I've been Luke, that's been Jake, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye bye.